What's going on with you, everybody? Hey, I'm your man, the Cash Minister. I'm the owner of Employee the Boss. And man, yeah, it's Tuesday. Hope you're going for your goals and your dreams and going for everything that you want. And I know you wonder, like, man, what's the pain about? Man, it's Operation Man Destiny. We got to talk about Operation Destiny because it's so important more than anything else now than ever, man. Because look, people are not going for their goals and not going for their dreams and going for the things that they want in life. So, if you're not going for what you want, man, you are failing on your destiny. You are giving up on your gifts and your talents and about who you are and what you can do and going forward in life and crushing it. So I want to tell you thank you for everybody who's watching and also watch on replay. Operation Destiny is so important more than ever because look, where are you going for? What are you thinking about within your future and thinking about years ahead of time? Not just about where you are today, but you got to think about 10 and 20 years ahead. And you got to think about that part. And when you going forward and making things happen, when you taking actions and steps on your goals and your dreams, you got to be like chess player. You got to think 2 or 3 steps ahead. In this case, in this case, you got to think about going forward. You got to think about your future sons and daughters and everybody who's watching you and the results and the actions that you up there taking. What difference does it make when you going forward? Operation Destiny is so important about that you go for what you want to go for in life and that you actually make it and you actually hit that point. Man, you gotta give up. I'm telling you, it's a war. I put the war paint on to represent. Look, there's a war between about who you was and who you going to be and where you going for in your life. And there's the result of that ball and chain that try to hold you back from where you was at to where you want to go, and it doesn't want to give you up. It want to hold you back. Say, you know who you was. Do you know who you was? How dare you talk about you want to go for your future goals and dreams? Do you remember where your family was? Do you remember about the people around you? Do you know where they at? And you talking about you want to go forward? Come on, man. I'm telling you, Operation Destiny is in full effect. And I'm telling you, we can't live, we can't die right here. We can't stop at the mark and knowing that, hey, you know what? The difference that we make, we gotta think about the eternal. We gotta think about, man, long beyond us, who is gonna be the ones who follow in our footsteps in our path. What difference are you gonna make? You gotta go to war with your thoughts. You got to go to war with your feelings and the insecurity and fear and doubt and who you was to who you can be and everything else. So I really want just, man, beyond just motivation and really going beyond that part and just really talking to you and saying, you know what, is it's time to put those things, those ideas that you thinking about in your mind and in your head, put that on paper. Man, you are worth enough. Just because everybody else come up with an idea and things like that, you got to think about, hey, you are valuable enough to start putting your ideas down on paper because they're like, hey, I thought of it, so it must not be that important. No, 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 no. It's time to quit thinking like that. Hey, if you thought it, that means, hey, that's the best thing that can ever happen because you thought of that idea. It's time to birth your brain baby. If you die with your brain baby, how we supposed to know in what you was ever thinking of, what you was plotting or strategizing? How we ever to know that? It's just the same thing as if you have a cure for a disease and you can help somebody that can heal with cancer. Are you going to stop right there and where you are, knowing that you can save somebody's life, knowing that you can make a difference, but you stop because somebody didn't believe in you. You stop because somebody talk about you. You stop because you didn't believe in you and what you can do, knowing that some mother, father, sister, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, cousin, nephew, niece, somebody would die of a disease, knowing that you have the cure or you have the invention that will make their life better, but you're gonna die on it because You didn't believe enough in you. Operation Destiny is in full place and in full effect, and it's time to go forward more than ever. I'm telling you, if forget just hey, I'm gonna be a better person. What do you mean by you gonna be better? You know what? I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna grind all night while everybody's out playing and up there partying. I'm up there working on my goals and dreams. You know what? I'm gonna get up earlier. You know what? I'm gonna read, and now when I read this book, I'm gonna implement what I see in this book. You know what? I talk about I'm gonna make a plan for the future, but also in the future, I'm gonna design maybe a wealth or a team that will help my family in a bank that will help and go forward. That we won't have to lean on institutions because as they crumble around us, what are we gonna do? Are you going to die today and your family don't have insurance on you and they got to pay for your whole funeral and your costs? What are you going to do better tomorrow? You talking about, hey, I'm going to open up a business. What kind of business do you want to open and what you want to do? Man, I'm going to do a better future. But yeah, what kind of future are you setting up for your sons and daughters that they're going to leave behind? I remember them trying to put thumb on me like, hey, we'll fire you. We'll send you home. That's okay. I'm glad those moments that you did send me home, they gave me a few more hours. Not have to stay up so late and work on myself and on my craft. So Operation Destiny is so important about where you want to go and what you want to do. It's time to like, man, if you want to quit, man, quit on your fears. You want to quit on your doubt. If you want to quit being who you thought you was and doing that. That's what you want to quit doing that, man. Quit thinking that, hey, everybody else got a idea that's better than yours. It's time to stop all that. It's time to quit and drop it and leave it in his grave. If we're gonna go to another funeral, hey, it's time to go to the funeral of who you was. If we're gonna go to that funeral, let's go to that funeral, okay? Not because you died and you didn't go for what you want, man. I'm telling you, how many ideas that you done thought about and you never wrote down not one of them? Not one. You ain't wrote down not one of your ideas. Or you ain't took forward and go place. Oh, because of COVID, it covers this. Man, despite of anything that's going on, and I mean, if there's a living God, whatever, and hey, it is. And if he's gonna live and exist, it's time that we realize and put the God in ourselves and understand that, you know what, as a little G, yeah, we're a God of our circumstances and situations. We're no longer bound by what we see or what we do. We can have enough thought and imagination to create everything that we want to create around us. You know what I mean? If we're gonna start working on our financial situation, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and pay ourselves first. Let's pay and invest into ourselves. Let's go invest into our financial future. Let's go ahead and put that money to the side where we won't even touch that money unless we can get dividends or it can have some kind of growth from it. In that way, that we'll never be broke ever again, and that we'll keep on working and stacking on that and only use the interest from that part. Also, we put money to the side and put an education for ourselves so that we can develop our value in who we are and start developing seminars and things like that. Because hey, if we see somebody else do it, hey, we can do it too. Hey, they not no better than us. Hey, they put their shirt on just like we do. They brush their teeth just like they do. Well, some people they don't even brush their teeth, so don't worry about that part. But everybody else, hey, hey, you brushing your teeth just like everybody else. It's time to go for your future and everything that you want, man. I'm telling you, I know what it's like to have doubt. I know what it's like to have fear. But hey, Operation Destiny in effect, we're going forward. We're gonna get it. We're gonna crush it. Hey, every day. What's one thing that you can do every day in helping you go forward and getting towards your destiny? Just one thing. We ain't talking about two or three things. Just one thing I'm gonna do better each and every day. At least you'll be head to pack. Man, do you know that most people never write down their goals whatsoever? How can you talk about you got a goal for the future, but you don't know where you're going or how you're gonna get there? Once you start to write down the plans, then everything else will start to unfold and unravel right before you. It's time to move forward by all means necessary in every ethical means that you have in you and push towards it. Hey, no more, hey, time, alarm clock, hey, no need for alarm clock. Forgetting going 70% or 60 or whatever. Hey, if you're doing at that percentage rate, then you only getting that percentage back. Let's go 120. Let's get above and beyond for what we want. Man, there's a saying the hourglass. We don't know how much time is left on our time clock. What are we gonna do? Man, death to suicide, death to for dishonor, death before our past, man, death to everything and anybody else who says anything else. And the most valuable part that ever is what we say, is what we think about ourselves, not anybody else. And we determine our value and our worth. That's not the government. That's not our president. That's not your parents, not your skin color, not your tattoos. None of that can stop you from where you want to go because Operation Destiny is in full place, in full effect. So as you going for your future and your goals and your dreams, just know that, hey, as you move in Operation Destiny, hey, no retreat, no surrender. At least we going all out for everything that we ever wanted ever in our life. At least we making a future for our future sons and daughters. Then you know what? Our ceiling will be their floor. And at least they will have something to stand on and say, you know what? They will have a memory of us. If it wasn't for my father, for my mother, for my grandpa who made this, we wouldn't be standing here right now to be able to be on this platform to making a way for the next generation. We thinking so much too much about ourselves, but we not thinking about the next ones who comes after us. It's our ancestors, just like today in voting. That man, many people couldn't vote whatsoever in life, but now we get a chance to make a vote, and we won't go out and vote. Stop it. You cannot talk about what's going on in the country or life if you won't make a difference. If you're not thinking years ahead, man, what will be your story when you gone? What will be left behind about what you done? In the best time, in the greatest wealth transfer that's ever taken place is, hey, what was you doing in this time? Did you have excuses? Oh, it was because of pandemic. Oh, they didn't give stimulus checks, or I didn't give enough time. Oh, it was unemployment. Oh, it was because of this. How many excuses are we gonna have in life? But what we're gonna start pushing for results and think about the future. Operation Destiny is in full effect and in full place. What are you doing to go for your destiny, to go for your purpose, go for your goals, go for your dreams? What are you doing for your sons and your daughters can build off of and they can work with because you have put the work in, you had grinding, you put the hustle in, and you did everything so you could be legit, so they don't have to be legit. Go through the illegal manners and the things that you went through, but you can be full legit and walking in your manner, walking in your full manhood, walking in your full womanhood, full walking in your full entrepreneurship and everything that you're thinking and believing in yourself. I mean, hey, to believe in somebody else and not to believe in you is hypocrisy at the highest level. I'm your man, the Cash Minister. I love you. I hope this motivated you and man to go forward and get what you want in life and go crush it, because I'm telling you, Operation Destiny is in place, and I'm telling you, our old us is trying to stop us from being everything that we can be and know that we are and we meant to be for the future. I love you. Look forward to talking to you later. You guys take care. All right. All right. Take care. Bye bye.